Number 1. The 1986 Ford Ranger Long Bed, listed for $4,550, located in Columbia, South Carolina. This pickup is more than just a used truck. It's a well-preserved piece of 1980s Ford history. With only 43,751 miles driven in nearly 4 decades, it stands out as an exceptionally low-mileage survivor. Powered by a V6 engine paired with an automatic transmission, this Ranger delivers both reliable performance and ease of operation, making it equally appealing for collectors and for those who simply want a trustworthy daily driver. Unlike many older trucks that have been heavily modified or overhauled through the years, this 1986 Ranger remains unaltered. That originality is a big selling point for enthusiasts who know the value of stock condition vehicles, because every piece, from the lines of body to the feel of the interior, reflects the authenticity of the era it was built in. Adding to its practicality, this Ranger comes with an extended cab. That little bit of extra interior room makes it more versatile, whether you need space for gear, tools, or simply a more comfortable driving experience. It's also equipped with a long bed, giving you plenty of hauling capacity. From weekend projects and lumber runs to light commercial use, this truck has the space and durability to get the job done. The overall condition is described as great, which says a lot considering this vehicle is almost 40 years old. Well-kept examples like this don't just show up every day. Trucks from the mid-1980s are gaining attention among classic truck fans, and the Ford Ranger, compact, tough, and easy to maintain, has become one of the most desirable models in that category. For someone looking for a dependable, vintage daily driver, this Ranger checks the boxes. For someone looking for a solid base to restore or customize, it's also a fantastic candidate. The body lines are timeless, the design is simple yet strong, and because it hasn't been tampered with, you're starting from a clean slate. Whether you like to keep it original or turn it into a showpiece, you've got options with this truck. In today's market, where modern trucks are more complex, loaded with electronics, and often far more expensive, a classic like this offers something refreshing: simplicity, durability, and character. That's why well-kept, low-mileage examples like this 1986 Ford Ranger are getting harder and harder to find. Once again, this 1986 Ford Ranger Long Bed, with only 43,751 miles, is listed for $4,550 in Columbia, South Carolina. A true classic, ready to serve its next owner for years to come. Number 2. The 1986 Ford F-250, listed at $8,000, located in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma. Here we have a heavy-duty classic that represents one of Ford's most reliable workhorses, the 1986 Ford F-250. With only 50,751 miles showing, this truck has remarkably low mileage for its age, nearly 4 decades on the road, yet still preserved with care. Trucks from this era were built to last, and this F-250 is no exception. Under the hood, it's powered by Ford's 460 engine, paired with an automatic transmission. The 460 is known for its strength and durability, providing serious torque for towing, hauling, or any job that demands extra power. For those who appreciate classic American V8 performance, this setup is hard to beat. It's a big engine for a big truck, and it was designed for heavy-duty use. Whether you're pulling a trailer, moving equipment, or simply enjoying the strong acceleration, this F-250 delivers. The exterior styling reflects the rugged look of the mid-1980s Ford truck lineup. Boxy lines, strong stance, and built with simplicity in mind. No unnecessary frills, just pure utility and strength. For truck enthusiasts, these 8th-generation Ford pickups are becoming increasingly collectible, especially ones that remain largely original, like this one. While the listing keeps details simple, The fact that it's a well-preserved survivor with under 51,000 miles makes it stand out immediately. Most trucks from this era have been worked hard, racking up hundreds of thousands of miles, often showing rust, wear, and heavy use. To find one like this with such low mileage is a rare opportunity. The F250's heavy-duty build gives it advantages over smaller pickups. It's not just about size, but about capability. Stronger axles, sturdier suspension, and a frame designed to handle tough loads. Whether used as a dependable farm truck, a project based for restoration, or simply as a weekend classic, this F250 has the bones to fit any role. At $8,000, it represents strong value for a truck of this era in such condition. As the market for vintage trucks continues to grow, solid, original examples are becoming harder to find, especially ones with mileage this low. For collectors, it's a chance to own a piece of Ford's heavy-duty heritage. For practical buyers, it's a truck that still has decades of life left in it. Once again, this is the 1986 Ford F250, with just 50,751 miles, equipped with the 460 engine and automatic transmission, available now in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma, listed at $8,000. A true classic American workhorse, waiting for its next chapter. Number 3. The 1982 Chevrolet 1500 regular cab long bed, listed at $7,500, located in Kingman, Arizona. This classic 1982 Chevy K10 is more than just a truck. It's a piece of American pickup history that still has the muscle and character to turn heads wherever it goes. Sitting proudly with 3/4-ton axles, this K10 maintains its rugged stance while offering reliability and functionality. The 4x4 system is fully operational, making it ready to tackle dirt roads, trails, or even snow when the seasons change. Under the hood, you'll find a small block 350 crate motor with just about 35,000 miles on it, pulled from another truck, but still strong, healthy, and full of life. Paired with an Edelbrock 650 CFM AVS2 carburetor and aluminum intake, this engine delivers smooth and responsive performance. The power runs through a rock-solid SM465 manual transmission and MP208 transfer case, giving you that authentic hands-on driving experience that makes classics like this so much fun. The truck runs and drives straight down the road, backed by a Flowmaster exhaust system that provides just the right growl, deep, throaty, and unmistakably Chevy. Adding to its usability, this K10 is equipped with working air conditioning, a rare find for trucks of this era, though it will need a fresh belt for the compressor since the current one has stretched. For visibility and modern practicality, LED aftermarket headlights have been installed, making night drives much safer and clearer. Rolling on stock height suspension with 33-inch all-terrain tires, this Chevy offers a balanced stance that's both classic and capable. Inside, it features a retro sound Bluetooth radio, blending vintage style with modern convenience. It's the best of both worlds, keeping the old school look while letting you stream music or take calls on the go. Now, like any truck from 1982, it does have its quirks, but that's part of the charm of owning a classic. This isn't a trailer queen, it's a driver. And whether you're looking to preserve it as is or make it your own project build, the bones are solid and the potential is wide open. It comes with a clean title and is ready to go. You can drive it home today or load it up for your next adventure. Located about 60 miles north of Kingman, this truck is available for serious buyers only. The seller is even open to trades, particularly for a second or third generation Dodge truck with a Cummins, preferably 4x4, or possibly a Chevy Duramax crew cab. So if you've been searching for a square body Chevy that blends toughness, drivability, and vintage charm, this 1982 Chevrolet K10 just might be the one. Number 4. The 1978 Chevrolet C10, listed for $12,500 and located in Boulder City, Nevada. This is a true classic pickup, the kind of truck that turns heads whether it's sitting in the driveway, cruising down the highway, or parked at a local car show. It's a factory short bed, two-wheel drive model, powered by a strong-running 350 cubic inch V8 engine paired with TH350 automatic transmission. A tried-and-true combo, known for both reliability and plenty of power. What makes this C10 special is the amount of restoration work that has already been done. This truck has been taken apart all the way down to the frame, and then reassembled with all new sheet metal. That includes brand new front fenders, new inner fenders, new doors, and a complete new bed with oversized rear fender wells, giving you the option to run wider tires for a more aggressive stance. The only original panels still in place are the cab and the tailgate, giving it that authentic late -70S Chevy soul. Mechanically, the truck is in excellent running and driving condition. The suspension has been updated with 2-inch lowering springs in the front, along with brand new upper and lower A-arms. Every steering component has been replaced, right down to the steering box, which means this truck doesn't just look the part. It handles tight and drives smooth for its age. It's a perfect foundation whether you want to keep it as a dependable driver or take it the next step with custom paint and final touches. The interior is clean, the body is solid, and the truck is ready for someone who wants a reliable classic that's already had the hard work done. With just 86,000 miles showing, a clean title in hand, and plenty of time and money already invested in the build, this C10 is a fantastic opportunity. The seller is asking $12,500 or best offer, and they're clear, serious inquiries only. No scammers, no Google codes, no games. Just a clean, straight, ready-to-drive Chevy C10 that's waiting for its next owner to finish the journey. Number 5. The 1986 Ford F-150 short bed, listed for $20,500, located in Mathews, Virginia. This is a classic example of a well-preserved 1980s workhorse, the kind of truck that not only turns heads, but also tells a story with every detail. A 1986 Ford F-150 Lariat 4x4 finishes a short bed with a desirable 351 Windsor V8 under the hood. The odometer reads just 77,000 miles, and the seller makes it clear. This truck comes from Georgia, which means it's a zero-rust example, a rarity for its age. The motor is solid and leak-free, and what's even better, the truck carries a newer 351W roller motor that keeps it running strong. Backed by a clean automatic transmission and full 4x4 capability, it's as ready for the road as it is for the trails. A current Virginia state inspection gives buyers extra peace of mind that it's been kept in good running order. A long list of new parts has recently been installed. A fresh fuel pump and tank, a new radiator, new spark plugs, tailgate lights, headlight bezels, and a full exhaust system. It also rides on newer tires, which means you're not just buying a classic look. You're getting the confidence of reliable upkeep. Step inside, and you'll see just how much care has gone into the restoration. The interior has been fully redone. A new headliner, brand new seat upholstery, fresh carpet, and restored dash panels, kick panels, and trim. Even the clock, date, and timer in the dash are fully functional. A rare detail that speaks to the meticulous effort invested in bringing this truck back to life. The Lariat package also means you get power locks and power windows, both of which work perfectly. While the air conditioning isn't currently blowing cold, all the components are still in place. More than likely, it just needs a charge to get back to working order. This truck is the best of both worlds. Vintage charm combined with the reliability of modern updates. It's a rare find, especially in this kind of condition, rust-free, restored, and road-ready. Whether you're looking for a showpiece, a weekend cruiser, or just a solid classic Ford to enjoy every day, this 1986 F F-150 short bed is an opportunity you won't see often. Number 6. The 1989 Ford F-150 long bed, listed for $4,700, located in Raywick, Kentucky. This is a truck that represents the heart of Ford's late 80s workhorse lineup. With 170,000 miles on the odometer, it's got the kind of history that only makes an old F-150 more appealing. The body is straight, the frame is solid with no major rust, and it stands ready to keep working or cruising for years to come. Under the hood, you'll find one of Ford's most legendary engines, the inline six-cylinder 300 cubic inch. Known by enthusiasts as nearly bulletproof, this motor is famous for its durability and torque. Paired with a 5-speed manual transmission, it's simple, reliable, and gives you complete control over the drive. It's the kind of setup that farmers, builders, and everyday drivers relied on for decades because it just doesn't quit. The truck rolls on a fresh set of new tires, so it's already road ready. Inside, you'll be surprised at how clean the interior is, a rare find on a truck that's been in service this long. The cab shows care and attention, with everything neat and functional. Power windows are included, giving you a little convenience to go along with the ruggedness. The air conditioning isn't currently working, but all the components are still in place, making a straightforward fix if you decide you want to blow in cold again. What makes this 89 F-150 Special isn't just its mechanical toughness. It's the fact that it carries the essence of a generation of trucks built to last. The long bed gives you utility to haul just about anything. Lumber for a project, tools for a job, or gear for a weekend getaway. It's as practical today as it was the day it rolled off the assembly line. With a clean Kentucky title and no liens, there's no red tape. Just a straightforward classic pickup waiting for its next caretaker. Whether you're looking for a dependable daily driver, a solid platform for restoration, or simply a reminder when trucks were built with strength and simplicity in mind, this F-150 delivers. The 1989 Ford F-150 long bed, reliable, rugged, and timeless. At $4,700, it's proof that you don't have to spend a fortune to own a classic piece of American truck history. Number 7. The 1976 Chevrolet Silverado Camper Special, listed at $14,500, located in Greenville, South Carolina. Here we have a true survivor from the golden era of Chevrolet trucks, the 1976 Silverado Camper Special. With just 88,000 original miles, this truck is more than just metal and chrome. It's a preserved piece of American truck history. Under the hood sits Chevrolet's big block powerhouse, the legendary 454 cubic inch V8 engine. Known for its raw strength and torque, this motor was built to handle heavy loads, long hauls, and whatever the road demanded. Backed by an automatic transmission, it delivers both convenience and plenty of power, whether you're towing, hauling, or just enjoying the ride. What makes this Silverado Special isn't only its mechanical heart, but also its story. This truck spent most of its life tucked away in a barn, sheltered from the elements. For decades, it was preserved, waiting to see the road again. When the current owner purchased it, the truck had just 86,000 miles, and now, with only 88,000 on the clock, it's clear that it has been carefully driven and maintained, not abused or worn down. The Silverado Camper Special package was designed for those who wanted strength and utility without sacrificing comfort. It offered upgraded suspension and heavy-duty components, making it ideal for hauling campers, trailers, and long-distance travel. Pair that with Chevrolet's classic square body styling, bold lines, wide stance, and unmistakable chrome details, and you've got a truck that is eye-catching as it is capable. Inside, the cab retains a vintage charm of the 1970s, from its simple dashboard layout to its durable materials built to last. This is a driver's truck, straightforward, functional, and with the kind of honest craftsmanship that modern vehicles often lack. Being the second owner, the seller has ensured the Silverado remains as authentic as possible, keeping its originality intact while appreciating the care it received in its early years. It's rare today to find a camper special in such preserved condition, especially one with a big block engine and such low mileage. Whether you're a collector looking for an original square body to add to your lineup, or someone who wants a dependable vintage truck with muscle to spare, this 1976 Silverado delivers. The 1976 Chevrolet Silverado Camper Special. Barn kept, low mileage, big block power, and ready for its next chapter. At $14,500, it's more than just a truck. It's an opportunity to own a living piece of Chevrolet's heritage. Number 8. The 1979 Ford F-150 long bed, priced at $9,500, located in St. Clair, Michigan. This is a solid California truck that's made its way to Michigan, and it carries with it all the bones of a great project build. The title is still out of California, and while there's just a little rust here and there, the foundation is strong. Under the hood, it's believed to have a 351 modified engine, paired with an automatic transmission, giving it plenty of power and a solid drivetrain to work with. It's already sitting tall on 35-inch tires with nice rims, giving an aggressive stance right out of the gate. A brand new aluminum radiator has been installed, along with a new grille. So you're started with a truck that's already had some key updates. The F-150 runs and drives, though it's not perfect yet. The brake light is on and the pedal feels a bit squishy, so the braking system will need some attention before it's fully road ready. Still, for the right person, this truck can be enjoyed as is with just a little work, or it can be taken all the way with a full build to turn it into something special. The seller describes it as a real nice solid truck to build, and that's exactly what it is. Whether you want to turn it into a Pro Street project, a hot rod style build, or pair it with an enclosed trailer for show use, this F-150 is versatile. It's the kind of truck that can either be enjoyed as a driver now or slowly transformed into a head-turner over time. At $9,500 or best offer, with possible trade options considered, this 1979 F-150 represents a rare opportunity to get a clean, solid California-bodied long bed for that's already running and driving. Located in St. Clair, just 50 miles north of Detroit, it's ready for its next chapter with an enthusiast who knows the potential of a late 70s Ford truck. Number 9. The 1975 Ford F-150 Ranger, priced at $15,000 and located in Jefferson, Texas. Now here's a true survivor, a classic pickup that has stood the test of time and still wears its original paint with pride. This 1975 Ford F-150 Ranger hasn't been chopped, hacked, or modified beyond recognition. It remains remarkably pristine, a real throwback to an era when trucks were built to last. Garage kept it whole life and showing zero rust. This truck has been carefully preserved and is ready for its next caretaker. Under the hood, you'll find Ford's dependable 360 cubic inch V8 paired to AC 6 automatic transmission, making it not only reliable but also smooth to drive. It's been maintained by a detail-oriented mechanic, which means every nut, bolt, and component has been given the attention it deserves. Recent upgrades ensure it runs strong. A new starter alternator, distributor, fresh battery cables, a Holley 600 carburetor, and an Edelbrock Performer intake. Comfort isn't forgotten either. This classic comes with factory air conditioning that still blows cold, tinted windows, and even a Pioneer stereo to keep your drives enjoyable. The truck also features a tachometer, a toolbox, and bed cap guards for both style and utility. Performance and handling have been freshened up as well. With dual exhaust, new tires, new brakes, new shocks, and new front coil springs, the ride feels solid and dependable. The rear axle has also been serviced with new seals and bearings, giving peace of mind that this Ranger is ready for the road. Inside and out, the condition truly impresses. The interior has been cared for meticulously, and the exterior still shines in its original finish, a rare find in itself. This is not just another old pickup. This is a classic that commands attention and respect wherever it goes. For collectors, enthusiasts, or anyone who appreciates vintage trucks, the 75 Ranger is a must-see in person to really appreciate its quality. Again, the asking price is $15,000, located in Jefferson, Texas. No trades, serious buyers only. Number 10. This 1994 Ford F-150 XLT pickup, listed for $14,900, is located in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Now here's a truck that proves why the ninth generation F-150s are still held in such high regard today. This particular 94 XLT is more than just a pickup. It's a rugged and reliable 4x4 with manual lockouts, built to handle just about anything you throw its way. Driven 266,000 miles, it still runs strong, a true testament to Ford's legendary toughness and durability of the era. What makes this one stand out is how well it's been cared for and updated. The owner just installed a brand new transmission, and not just that, it comes with a full 3-year warranty, giving the next buyer real peace of mind. That's the kind of upgrade you don't often see in trucks of this vintage. It also wears a fresh set of Toyo Open Country tires, giving it both road confidence and off-road grip. Step inside and you'll find the XLT package give this truck a little extra comfort and style. Clean interior, everything in working order, and no issues to worry about. Outside, it maintains that classic Ford look, bold lines, a strong stance, and an unmistakable presence on the road. It's the kind of truck that turns heads not because it's flashy, but because it carries that solid, no-nonsense style from the 1990s that collectors and drivers alike appreciate. This pickup is ready to work, ready to cruise, and ready to keep on going for years to come. Whether you're looking for a dependable daily driver, a weekend hauler, or a nostalgic piece of Ford history, this 1994 F-150 XLT is one you won't want to miss. Once again, it's listed at $14,900, located in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Number 11. This 1995 Ford F-150, listed at $18,995, is located in Simsbury, Connecticut. Now here's a truck that represents the very best of the OBS Ford era, the old body style that so many enthusiasts and collectors are after today. What we're looking at is a 4x4 F-150 that not only looks the part, but still delivers the strength and reliability these trucks are famous for. Under the hood sits Ford's 4.9-liter straight-six gas engine, mated to an automatic transmission. Anyone who knows these trucks understands just how tough that inline-six motor really is. They were built to last, with a reputation for durability that rivals almost anything else of the time. With only 75,000 miles on this one, it's just getting warmed up. The story of this truck is all about preservation. The owner describes it as being in good working condition and well kept throughout its life. The paint you see shining here, that's all original. No repaint, no cover-up, just original Ford paint from the factory, and it still gleams after nearly 3 decades. Just as importantly, there's no rust and no damage history to speak of. That combination alone makes this truck a rare find. Take a step inside, and it's not just about rugged durability. The truck has also been upgraded where it counts, with a high-power Alpine stereo system that includes a CD player and Bluetooth capability. That means you can still enjoy the classic driving experience of a mid-90s Ford while streaming your favorite music or making calls hands-free. The perfect mix of old-school toughness and modern convenience. The bed of this F-150 has always been covered, which means it hasn't suffered the kind of wear and tear you usually see on a workhorse pickup. And speaking of work, this one hasn't been abused. No plowed duty, no heavy construction hauling. The most it's ever towed is a lightweight 12-foot aluminum boat. Hardly enough to stress a truck built this tough. Maintenance-wise, the current owner hasn't cut corners. The truck has new brakes and new tires, so it's ready to hit the road today. And because it's been driven regularly and not just parked away, you're not looking at something that needs to be revived. It's strong, dependable, and road-ready right now. When you put all these factors together, low mileage, original paint, rust-free body, gentle use, and proper maintenance, you end up with one of the cleanest examples of a mid-90s OBS Ford F-150 you'll likely come across. Trucks like this don't just show up every day, and that's why they're quickly becoming sought-after classics. Once again, This 1995 Ford F-150 is listed at $18,995 and is available now in Simsbury, Connecticut. Number 12. This 1968 Ford F-100 pickup, listed at $10,500 and located in Baker. Now here's a truck that blends raw performance with vintage Ford style. This short wheelbase 68 F-100 is the kind of classic pickup that's becoming harder and harder to find, especially one that's already been upgraded the way this one has. Under the hood sits a 351 engine, bored .060 over, which means it's been built with performance in mind. That's paired with a set of headers, a high-performance cam, and a 750 Holley carburetor, giving it plenty of horsepower, quick throttle response, and that deep, throaty exhaust note that muscle truck enthusiasts love. Add in performance heads and a shift kit in the transmission, and this pickup isn't just a cruiser, it's built to move. The truck shows just 15,000 miles on the odometer, and whether those are since the rebuild or original to the upgrades, it's clear this F-100 has been kept in strong running order. It fires up with confidence and drives with the kind of power that sets it apart from a stock 68. Inside, you've got something extra, under-dash air conditioning. For a truck of this era, that's a luxury you don't often see, and it makes this Ford much more enjoyable for summer driving. Imagine rolling down the road in a classic pickup with the windows down, the V8 rumbling, and cold air keeping the cab comfortable. It's a small upgrade that makes a big difference in everyday use. Being a short wheelbase model, this F-100 has a sportier stance and a more aggressive look compared to the long beds. It's the kind of truck that draws attention at car shows, weekend meets, or even just pulling into the gas station. The automatic transmission makes it easy to drive, while the upgrades under the hood remind you this is no ordinary work truck. It's a classic performance machine. This Ford is also a piece of history. The late 60s F-Series trucks carry that rugged, square styling that enthusiasts love. Simple lines, durable build quality, and a timeless design that still looks right at home today. Whether you're looking for a dependable driver, a weekend cruiser, or foundation for a full restoration, this one checks all the boxes. At $10,500, located in Baker, this 1968 F-100 is priced right for what it offers. A strong V8 build, performance upgrades, a rare short wheelbase body, and even cold air conditioning to keep you comfortable while enjoying that classic ride. It's not just another old truck. It's a well-loved and well-sorted piece of Ford history that's ready for its next chapter. Number 12. This 1968 Ford F-100 pickup, listed at $10,500 and located in Baker. Now here's a truck that blends raw performance with vintage Ford style. This short wheelbase 68 F-100 is the kind of classic pickup that's becoming harder and harder to find, especially one that's already been upgraded the way this one has. Under the hood sits a 351 engine, bored .060 over, which means it's been built with performance in mind. That's paired with a set of headers, a high-performance cam, and a 750 Holley carburetor, giving it plenty of horsepower, quick throttle response, and that deep, throaty exhaust note that muscle truck enthusiasts love. Add in performance heads and a shift kit in the transmission, and this pickup isn't just a cruiser, it's built to move. The truck shows just 15,000 miles on the odometer, and whether those are since the rebuild or original to the upgrades, it's clear this F-100 has been kept in strong running order. It fires up with confidence and drives with the kind of power that sets it apart from a stock 68. Inside, you've got something extra, under-dash air conditioning. For a truck of this era, that's a luxury you don't often see, and it makes this Ford much more enjoyable for summer driving. Imagine rolling down the road in a classic pickup with the windows down, the V8 rumbling, and cold air keeping the cab comfortable. It's a small upgrade that makes a big difference in everyday use. Being a short wheelbase model, this F-100 has a sportier stance and a more aggressive look compared to the long beds. It's the kind of truck that draws attention at car shows, weekend meets, or even just pulling into the gas station. The automatic transmission makes it easy to drive, while the upgrades under the hood remind you this is no ordinary work truck. It's a classic performance machine. This Ford is also a piece of history. The late 60s F-Series trucks carry that rugged, square styling that enthusiasts love. Simple lines, durable build quality, and a timeless design that still looks right at home today. Whether you're looking for a dependable driver, a weekend cruiser, or foundation for full restoration, this one checks all the boxes. At $10,500, located in Baker, this 1968 F100 is priced right for what it offers. A strong V8 build, performance upgrades, a rare short wheelbase body, and even cold air conditioning to keep you comfortable while enjoying that classic ride. It's not just another old truck. It's a well-loved and well-sorted piece of Ford history that's ready for its next chapter. Number 14. This 1959 Ford F-250, listed for $13,000, is located in Clearwater. Now this right here is a rare piece of Ford truck history. A 1959 F-250, the very first year Ford ever offered factory four-wheel drive. That alone makes it a collector's truck. Under the hood, it's got the strong-running 292 cubic inch V8, a motor known for its durability and torque, paired with 4-speed manual transmission, complete with a super low granny gear. This truck was built for pulling, hauling, and tackling terrain that modern trucks still struggle with today. The seller explains that it even comes with its original factory winch setup off the transmission, another piece of equipment you just don't see anymore. This truck wasn't just for show. It's been put to work. In fact, it was used to guide trees as they were being felled, pulling them one way to make sure they dropped safely and exactly where needed. That kind of practical use shows both the strength of the truck and the confidence the owner had in it. Despite being over 6 decades old, this F-250 still runs great. It's showing around 80,000 miles on the odometer, which, considering the age, is relatively low. Trucks like this weren't built to sit. They were built to serve. Yet finding one that still holds together this well is rare. The seller makes it clear they don't need it anymore, which means it's ready for the next person who appreciates its power, history, and capability. Whether you're into classic off-road rigs, want to restore a first-year 4x4 Ford, or just need a vintage workhorse that can still do what it was designed to do, this one has huge potential. For $13,000, you're not just buying a truck. You're buying a piece of 1959 engineering that helped set the standard for Ford's legendary four-wheel drives. Number 15. This 1986 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 pickup, listed at $8,999, is located in Chesterfield. This truck right here is part of Chevy's golden era of pickups. The 1986 Silverado 1500 falls right into the square body generation, a body style that has become an icon among collectors, enthusiasts, and everyday drivers who want a reliable and good-looking truck. It's powered by a strong 8-cylinder engine, paired with an automatic transmission, and set up in rear-wheel drive. While it may not be four-wheel drive, this kind of drivetrain makes it a great choice for highway cruising, light hauling, or even serving as a base for a classic rest-a-mod project. The truck shows just over 91,500 miles on the odometer, which is impressively low for a work-ready vehicle that's nearly 40 years old. The paint is a clean gray finish, giving a straightforward, classic look. It's not overly flashy, but that's part of the appeal. These trucks were built with rugged simplicity that made them reliable. The title is listed as clean, so no worries about paperwork issues, and overall the condition is noted as fair. That means it may show its age here and there, but the bones are solid, and with a little bit of work, this Silverado could easily shine again. 1980s Chevy trucks have been rising in popularity, especially the square-body Silverados, because they blend vintage looks with usable, everyday performance. They become sought after by collectors and weekend hobbyists who want something nostalgic, but still practical. This 1986 example in Chesterfield is priced under $9,000, which makes it an affordable entry into the classic truck market. Whether you're looking for a dependable old Chevy to put back into daily use, a project truck to restore, or simply an affordable way to own a piece of classic American truck history, this Silverado checks the boxes. With its V8 heart, clean title, and timeless design, it's the kind of truck that proves why Chevy square bodies are more than just vehicles. They're legends on four wheels. Number 16. This 1977 Ford F-350 Ranger, listed at $6,000, is located in Lake Stevens. Now here's a classic workhorse from Ford's legendary 1970s lineup. The 1977 F-350 Ranger was built for heavy-duty use. And this one carries the heart of a beast, a 460 cubic inch V8 engine under the hood. With 132,000 miles on the clock, it's been driven but still has plenty of life left, especially considering the durability these old Fords are known for. This truck is set up in two-wheel drive, which makes it more of a road hauler than an off-road bruiser. Still, the power of that 460 V8 gives it plenty of muscle for towing, hauling, or simply enjoying that unmistakable 70s Ford big block rumble. The seller notes it runs and drives well, and fires up like an old rig should, though the carburetor could probably use a little cleaning to get it running even smoother. As with many classics from this era, there are some cosmetic and age-related issues. The truck does have rust on the doors and body panels, and the wheel wells on the bed are fairly rusty, which has made the bed a little loose. It may need tightening or possibly replacing, depending on how far the next owner wants to take the restoration. The frame, however, is solid, which is the most important part, because it means this F-350 still has a strong foundation to build on. Mechanically, there are a couple of things to note. The second gas tank isn't functioning, and it could use an alignment. But overall, it's reported to run and drive just fine, giving the next owner a good starting point. Inside, the truck is held up surprisingly well. The seller mentions a brand new stereo system, and the interior is in pretty good shape for its age. The headliner is sagging a bit, the rear view mirror is missing, likely from a windshield replacement, and the seats have a couple of tears. But for a nearly 50-year-old truck, the cab is well preserved and most of the electronics are still working. This Ford isn't being sold as a showpiece. It's a straightforward, honest 77 F-350 Ranger. At $6,000, it represents an affordable way to own a heavy-duty classic. Whether you want to restore it, use it as a weekend hauler, or simply enjoy for what it is, a vintage piece of Ford truck history that still rumbles down the road.